The sound of workless country. DCR, the channel you want to listen to.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Brian Stanley.
Brian, you are from?
I come from just near Sevenoaks, Chipstead Sailing Club.
And you actually run one of the sailing
We run
clubs.
one of the SailAbility groups called Wheels and SailAbility. We've been going for about 4.5 years. We started with nothing, no money, no boats, and just a few enthusiastic members. Now we've got a fleet of coming up 14 boats, volunteers of about nearly 50 volunteers, and we take people sailing on Tuesdays and Thursdays every week.
And you said it's based near Sevenoaks?
Near Sevenoaks, that's right.
Do you have your own lake there where you do
we use part of the Chipstead Sailing Club lake, which is a fairly smallish lake, but very good and very good facilities with a very good clubhouse and all disabled facilities there as well.
So what kind of facilities do you have?
Well, obviously, the basis there, you've got in the clubhouse, you've got it's all on a single floor. You've got disabled toilets, disabled showers, and disabled changing rooms there, and then you can take people in their wheelchairs right onto the pontoons. We can then actually lift them with a hoist and put them straight into a boat, and then they can go off sailing.
And do you do specific training courses in sailing?
It's not so much, it's continuous training. So what we do is actually we will put people, you were talking about this little boat here called an Access, which has got room for 2 people. So what we do is go and teach them in that with an instructor, and when they're competent enough, the instructor can then jump out and let the person go off their own, see how they get on. If they, at the end, needs a little bit more tuition, the instructor can actually jump in again and give them more tuition and help them along. So it's very adaptable. With the bigger boat you were talking about now, which is the Stratos, that can take up to 6 people. And so you can teach people more sailing that way, or even just take more people out just for a joyride around the lake.
And is there very positive feedback in what you do?
Oh, terrific. I mean, we have one group which is a psychiatric hospital, and only new clients, and there are reports back of the benefits that their patients are getting to coming sailing with us. It's just amazing. And we have another guy here, for instance, just a good example, who has cerebral palsy, and he can hardly use his arms, so his arms are all over the place, and he could never use his left arm. But because he really needs to pull a rope on his left arm, he's now doing it, and that arm is now working. And that's the kind of thing you do.
So that proves that sailing can help all matter of illnesses and disabilities.
But psychologically it's terrific as well. It gives them freedom. A lot of people who go sailing are dependent on others for everything. Even this guy who's got cerebral palsy, he can't walk, he can't eat by himself, he has to be fed, he can't drink. But he can go out on a boat all day long and sail all by himself. It's the only independence some of these people can get, yet they can do it. And they can race against other people at the same time.
So they regularly compete in competitions as well?
A lot of people do. This small boat, the Access, there is a world championship actually for them, and they do it on around the country and build up to the finals as the world championships.
And finally, how can people find out more about SailAbility and what
Go on to the RYA website and just put in SailAbility and all the information will come up.
Thank you very much for speaking to us today.
Okay, you're welcome.
The sound of workless country. DCR, the channel you want to listen to.